Taj Mahal, an immense mausoleum of white marble built in Agra between 1631 and 1648 by order of the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his favorite wife. The Taj Mahal is the jewel of Muslim art in India and one of the universally admired masterpieces of the world's heritage. The main gateway of the Taj Mahal is one of the most impressive features of the monument complex of the Taj Mahal. The main gateway was constructed in the year between 1632 and 1638 and is said to be designed by the architect of the Taj Mahal himself, Ustad-Ahmed Lahori. The main gateway is a structure which is 93 feet high and is 150 feet wide. This gateway is a double-storied building built with the use of red sandstone. The gateway is another example as to how much Prince Shah Jahan is in love with the symmetries and patterns throughout his life. This vertical gateway is one of the most important gateways amongst the 5 entries to the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is located on the right bank of the Yamuna River in a vast Mughal garden that encompasses nearly 17 hectares in the Agra district in Uttar Pradesh, India. It was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal, with construction starting in 1632 AD and completed in 1648 AD. With the mosque, the guest house, and the main gateway on the south, the outer courtyard and its cloisters were added subsequently and completed in 1653 AD. The existence of several historic and Quranic inscriptions in Arabic script have facilitated setting the chronology of Taj Mahal. For its construction, masons, stonecutters, inlayers, carvers, painters, calligraphers, dome builders, and other artisans were requisitioned from the whole of the empire and also from the Central Asia and Iran. Ustad-Ahmed Lahori was the main architect of the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is considered to be the greatest architectural achievement in the whole range of Indo-Islamic architecture. It is recognized architectonic beauty has a rhythmic combination of solids and voids, concave and convex, and light shadow, such as arches and domes, further increases the aesthetic aspect. The color combination of lush greenscape, reddish pathway, and blue sky over it showcases the monument in ever-changing tints and moods. The relief work in marble and inlaid with precious and semi-precious stones make it a monument apart. The uniqueness of Taj Mahal lies in some truly remarkable innovations carried out by the horticulture planners and architects of Shah Jahan. One such genius planning is the placing of tomb at one end of the quarter-part garden, rather than in the exact center, which added rich depth and perspective to the distant view of the monument. The tomb is further raised on a square platform, with the four sides of the octagonal base of the minarets extended beyond the square at the corners. The large double-story dome chamber, which houses the cenotaphs of Mumtaz Mahal and Shah Jahan, is a perfect octagon in plan. The exquisite octagonal marble lattice screen encircling both cenotaphs is a piece of superb workmanship. It is highly polished and richly decorated with inlay work. The borders of the frame are inlaid with precious stones representing flowers executed with wonderful perfection. The hues and the shades of the stones used to make the leaves and the flowers appear almost real. The cenotaph of Mumtaz Mahal is in perfect center of the tomb chamber, placed on a rectangular platform decorated with inlaid flower plant motif. The cenotaph of Shah Jahan is greater than Mumtaz Mahal and installed more than 30 years later by the side of the latter on its west. The upper cenotaphs are only illusory, and the real graves are in the lower tomb chamber, a practice adopted in the imperial Mughal tombs. The four freestanding minarets at the corners of the platform add a hitherto unknown dimension to the Mughal architecture. The four minarets provide not only a kind of spatial reference to the monument, but also give a three-dimensional effect to the edifice. The Taj Mahal has made its impression in the history and culture of India, which can never be overlooked by anyone. Taj Mahal, as magnificent as it looks, it also has a very beautiful story attached with it. The love story of Prince Khurram and Arjumand Banu Begum, who from a very nascent age loved each other, find their names inscribed in the hearts and minds of every traveler as the love story of Emperor Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. The white marble wonder is the existing evidence of Shah Jahan's affection for his beloved wife. Shah Jahan who was a learned man in terms of art and craft, and himself a skilled jeweler, had put all of his knowledge to make the Taj Mahal as beautiful as possible. Shah Jahan's fascination with the geometry can be clearly seen in the layout of the Taj Mahal, as the complex of the Taj Mahal is perfectly symmetrical, and the only asymmetry being the grave of Shah Jahan, which was added later upon the death of the emperor. The mosque built at the complex was built keeping in mind the Islamic laws that a mausoleum should always be accompanied by a mosque. The graves of the Emperor Shah Jahan and the Empress Mumtaz are very low key in comparison to the other parts of the Taj Mahal. This was also done deliberately, as the Muslim laws prohibit eloquent structures to be built upon the graves. The architects of the Taj Mahal had kept in mind the knowledge of science that was available during that time. They made the support of the monument of the Taj Mahal with wood which stayed moist with the water from the Yamuna river, thus keeping the base strong for so long and sustaining the monument. The placement of the Taj Mahal was also a thought upon matter. The Taj Mahal was located near the Agra fort, from where it was clearly visible. Nearness to the palace made the Taj Mahal an important strategic point also. Taj Mahal is not just something which pleases the eye. A lot of planning had been done by the makers of the Taj Mahal to make it what it is today, which testifies the emperor's passion towards Mumtaz. The Taj Mahal garden is designed as a Timurid style of garden, which is derived from ancient Islamic texts that describes paradise as a beautiful garden. It has numerous manicured trees, flowering plants, and thrives with the sweet sounds of birds chirping. As per Islamic text, paradise exists where four rivers flow from a central point on a mountain. The water should be arranged in square, each dividing into 4 equal parts. The Char Bagh, as the garden is called, as is based on this concept, where shallow channels of sparkling water divide the garden into 4 parts, and each channel follows the perspective of the cardinal points. The canals each represent the promise of water, milk, honey, and wine that the heavens should provide. At the center of the garden is a water body, which in case of the Taj is a pond, which forms the main pavilion and represent the holiest place within the campus. Tombs of other Mughal leaders such as Humayun, Akbar, and Jahangir also follow a similar pattern of gardens. The Taj Gardens is unique as it still does not complete adhere to the tomb's design structure in terms of mythology and Persian beliefs. It is said that Shah Jahan has spent 32 million rupees in the construction of this sparkling white mausoleum. The components used in its construction were brought from different parts of the globe, and thousands of elephants were used in the transportation purpose. Taj Mahal is a slice of paradise for heritage buffs, where they can marvel at the exemplary architecture and admire its irresistible charm